Was injured, fell down to Jonokuchi, and went nearly undefeated since then. 27-1 since his initial return. 3 out of 4 Yusho on the way up. Kazuma chest to chest, belly to belly, pushing forward. Hakuyozan trying to maintain control. Kazuma stepping back to the side, recharging. Hakuyozan deflects him away and stays alive at the edge, but Kazuma still in control. Looks like he's slowing down though as Hakuyozan tries to get low, digging deep into the chest, but Kazuma still overpowering him. Except at the last second, Hakuyozan turns him to the side and puts him down in the dirt. A scrappy match that somehow Hakuyozan escapes with his life. I honestly don't know how Kazuma didn't win that. He had like 3 or 4 really good chances, but Hakuyozan, that's veteran knowledge and skill coming through. Juryo is a pretty good example of that. It's a bit different for the top division because there is a set structure to how the top guys have to fight it out. The Yokozunas and Ozekis are always going to fight each other last. Kazuma versus Dewa Noryu. Kazuma getting stood up, giving up a good grip, losing ground and out. I did not expect Kazuma to look so weak compared to Dewa Noryu. 2 straight losses, his first losing streak of his career. Dewa Noryu looking good, 2-0. Big difference between baby and man baby. Kyoku Kaiu and Kazuma, speaking of big babies. Kyoku Kaiu down first. Kazuma takes the charge, pushing forward, trying to wrench him up so he can get better leverage with his belly, but the inside left of Kyoku Kaiu is too strong, and Kazuma falls to 0-3. That is so unexpected, you know, in perfect contrast to Yoshino Fuji's rise up the Banzu. Tsurugisho charging forward. Kazuma trying to go belly to belly, pushing Tsurugisho back and gets the win. Finally getting his win, his Shonichi. Tsurugisho, you know, so large, on the older end of the sumo spectrum. Busted knee. Issues with his elbow a few years ago. I'll try implementing it for the top division in a little while. For the Twitch side, at least. Kazuma versus Tohakuryu. Can Kazuma recover from this poor start? Kazuma getting pushed back initially and driven down after trying to push forward. Tohakuryu smacks him down in the middle of the ring. Rise up the Bonzuke. 7-0, 6-1, 7-0, 7-0. Who would have expected 1-4 right now? So for those of you joining from DJ Ansi's stream, thank you again for the raid. This is sumo wrestling at its purest form. We are currently in the 2nd division. Wakanosho down and ready. Kazuma doing some neck exercises first. Smacks him in the face, pushes forward. Wakanosho can't handle it at the edge, teetering and out. Looks like Kazuma is finally catching his stride. 2 wins in the last 3 matches after starting off 0-3. For those of you already in my... hopefully I'm commentating for that league. Need to send my job application to Hakuho, Kaze Keno, and Kazuto. Or Kazuma. My bad. There is a Kazuto. Lots of Kazes. False start. Chest to chest, Kazuma has a good shot forward, pulls back with a nice throw inside left around the back. Between YouTube and Twitch, I don't actually know. Big push forward for Kazuma. That's exactly how I expected him to win all of these matches. As he pushes out Hitoshi. Kaio going forward, now pulling at the face. He's being pushed back to the edge by Kazuma. Around the edge of the ring, it's still Kazuma moving forward, and Kaio walks it backwards. Like my little model here. Kazuma versus Nishikigi. Trademark Gideon. If you had a specific font styling, things like that. Gotcha. Kazuma, slow charge forward, inside left, outside right. Trying to get his left hand on the belt, but Nishikigi has a good defense. Always has. Kazuma falling into this defensive trap of Nishikigi, who is happy to be here as he tries to push forward. Kazuma losing ground. Kazuma running back to the edge, steps out before he completes the slap down. Soviet Union banned clothing with visible branding, but Adidas made the argument their logo was Tochi Musashi and Kazuma. Kazuma blasts him forward, back to the edge, and out, reeling. A quick and easy victory for Kazuma. Next up, Kyokukayu and Tohakuryu. Remember the guy who got upset at the use of the word goat for Hakuho in your server? No, I do not. I'll read that long message in a second, too. Kitana Waka, Kazuma. Kitanawaka evenly matched. Kazuma has the better push forward. They're bouncing off of each other. Kitanawaka gets the inside left on the belt. Kazuma having trouble handling it. Kitanawaka nearly slipped as he marches forward. A wide stance, belly to belly. He's turned off to the side, and Kazuma steals the win. Not sure how many people nowadays watch Minoumi's sumo. He'll never be in the GOAT conversation, but during his prime, he was like a leveled up version of Enho and Fujinokawa. Meisei and Kazuma. You know, that's something a lot of people point out, LeoDick, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Kazuma taking the charge, scooping forward, has a lot of pressure and gets the win. Kachi, who was a guest commentator a few days ago. I'll read that in just a second. Kazuma down and ready. False starts. Nishinoryu inside left. Kazuma losing ground, but the grip is not very good for Nishinoryu. Kazuma outside right loses that grip too. They're just up high in each other's chests now. Nishinoryu head down into the shoulder, trying to prop up Kazuma for better leverage, but now he's losing ground. Kazuma on the push forward, chest to chest, gets thrown down at the edge. Did Nishinoryu stay in? That's what the Gyoji saw. No Monoi. One friend sent me all of his extra Tobizaru cards. Slow Tachi from both men. Kazuma getting the inside left under the armpit. Tamashoho outside right on the belt. Kazuma taking it slow. Tamashoho, not his usual scrappy style. Kazuma on the push. Tamashoho smacks him off to the side. I can't say I expected that. Coming away with the win there as Kazuma collapsed on that knee. That's not the first time we've seen that tonight. Might just be fatigue really setting in for some of these guys.